1-800-449-8255. And welcome to the incredulous, fabulous, outstanding, epic Clark the Shark debacle, where I bring you cold topics, part 2 for August 1, 2024. These aren't hot topics. These are cold, baby. Topic number 1, North Korea. Topic number 2, Gavin Newsom. Topic number 3, Sean Hannity. Topic number 4, God. Topic 5, I'll pass. And topic 6, Dems want to lose on purpose 2024. That's right, everybody. You've got the topics on the table. Yeah, you do, with Clark the Shark right here in the Sharkulation. It's not a simulation. You know, you guys are all out there drinking coffee, going to Starbucks, going to the movies, doing whatever, going and buying, $7 per gallon gasoline, and you can't figure out why. You go shopping at Stater Brothers or Vons or Ralph's or Aldi or Winco or Walmart, and a gallon of milk costs $7, and dude, you're like, I'm just gonna go to Dollar Tree or Food for Less. Then you go there and it's still expensive, and you're like, well, it's Joe Biden's fault. You might be right or wrong there, but what happens is when Trump won and he was president from 2017 January till I guess it was 2021 January, all the businesses are like, cool, Trump's president, we're going to cut. We're just going to, I don't know if they're doing it just to make Trump look good or whatever, but prices go down, gas goes down, food goes down, because there's a Republican president, and the perception and the assumption is things are going to get good. The economy, especially, it's Donald Trump. He's the president. It's got to get good. And in recent times anyway, Obama being president 8 years, or Joe Biden, businesses are like, oh shit, let's raise prices. There's a Democrat in the White House. I'm serious, you guys. I'm not kidding. This is really what happens. Now, way back in the 90s when Clinton was president, it was a weird time because, I think it happened to Jimmy Carter. The prices went up. There was inflation for whatever reason, economic ebbs and flows, ups and downs. Then Reagan came in and, things didn't get much better. They got a little better here and there. But then Bill Clinton in the 90s, he happened to stumble upon a golden economic times in America where it wouldn't have mattered whether it was George H. Bush or whoever. Bill Clinton just happened to be this lucky guy in the right moment. Johnny on the spot, baby, in the 90s. And maybe the media always saying the economy's good back then, and people were pretty stupid back then, and they'll believe anything the media used to say way back then. If the media says the war is unpopular, the war is unpopular, or if the war is popular, it's popular, up through the 90s. And this kept going into the 2000s with Bush. But then something began to change when Obama was elected in 2008. A lot of people started openly disagreeing with the media. And I don't know how Biden won. I still don't believe he really did. 81 million votes, I doubt that, but with COVID and everyone wearing masks and people able to vote, mail in vote, it's possible, you guys. Maybe a bunch of fucking morons voted for Joe. But now it's like the people are a little more savvier than ever. They don't trust the media. And you're seeing an increase of people who aren't on the right or the left. And that's not necessarily good. I mean, if you're, me, Clark the Shark, I'm neither on the right or left, but I admit I hope Republicans win. Even though I know Republicans don't do anything that's going to, be for the betterment or make things better, or improve my life, Clark the Shark. I mean, I don't rely on anyone to really help me, or I don't want anyone to help me or something like that. But there's a lot of people, on SSI or government shit that want their government to love them and protect them and hold them in loving arms. You guys, there's just a lot of people like that. I mean, in topic one, North Korea, the people are molded to fucking like be that and only like that, to serve the master, Kim Jong whatever. Topic one, North Korea. But we don't live in North Korea, you guys. We live in the United States of whatever. And here, the media is slowly or maybe quickly losing their grasp and their grip on the people that they used to have in times like the 90s, the 70s, maybe even the 80s during Reagan or whatever. But even then, it's like Lincoln said, you can fool some of the people some of the time. You know how that is. 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. But I don't think Kamala can win, you guys. I think she's going to drop out. They're, got a sugar high, little bounce in the moment, I don't think the bounce is real. I just think it's fake polls and they're hyping her up. But each day it just goes down a little and a little more by the hour. And eventually I think Kamala is just going to give up and quit, and they're going to get Michelle Obama. Am I right or am I right? You guys, if they want to really win, that's who you get. You don't get Gavin Newsom. You don't get Kamala. Especially if you want to beat a good guy like Trump, you got to come up with something good. And I think the only way they win is with Michelle Obama. I do believe that, you guys. But I don't think the Obamas want to be back in the White House, at least anytime soon. They're on a vacation, taking it easy. They don't fucking want all the stress and all that bullshit that comes with being stuck in the White House. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show at 1-800-449-8255. But I want to get into the 5 or 6 topics. There's not that many. Number one, North Korea. Now, when Trump wins, or if he does, or, if Trump becomes president, he's going to try to become buddies with North Korea. I think that's a good thing. I think it's artificial and kind of stupid. It's not real. But it's an effort in the right direction. Trump pretends or tries to be friends with North Korea, and the Democrats don't. They're like, it's weird because North Korea, China, Russia, and the Democrats are all the same thing. They're all, like National Socialists on the same page, and yet the Democrats pretend how they don't like Russia, they don't like North Korea. I don't really hear them knocking China. They probably love them, but anyway. But no, Trump comes in, he becomes friends with North Korea and Putin, and Democrats don't like that. The reality is the political party in America that is most like Putin and Russia and North Korea is the Democrats. Yet they have this facade and they try to fake you out like, no, we don't like Russia. That's Trump that likes Russia and North Korea, not us. The Democrats are the good guys. They're the National Socialists. They're not the socialists like the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic, Putin or North Korea. So you see, you guys, evil is evil. It's all on one side. And Trump is just a guy playing a strategy, playing North Korea, and North Korea knows it. They're pretty savvy. They want to stay in power, but at least they pretend to be buddies with Trump. They'll never pretend to be buddies with Joe or Kamala. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show. It's true, you guys. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. But topic 2, Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom, I don't know how this guy gets elected. I do know. California, really stupid people. And, they want cradle to grave, this and that. The government, take care of them forever, something like that. Or, government's my friend. I love government. Yeah, that's the attitude in California. Like, Sharky, don't you love the government too? It's great. It'll protect you. Like, yeah, dude. Well, I mean, if I'm old, if I'm like 65 or 70 or 75, government might be great. But dude, when you're 40 or 35 or 25, I don't know, dude, if you need or should want government. But Democrats do, you guys, or something like that. I don't know. But they keep electing people like Jerry Brown and Gavin Newsom. And of course, Newsom wants, non-citizens living here. You drive around California, there's homeless everywhere. Then there's cars parked everywhere on the curbs. There's nowhere to park, day or night, because of the Democrats and people like Gavin Newsom that give driver's licenses to illegal alien non-citizens. It's true, you guys, and they don't care. They're like, sanity be damned. We don't care if the rent's $3,000, $4,000 a month. There's nowhere to park. There's smog. We don't care, dude. We just want political power. That's Gavin Newsom and the Democrats. And then the Republicans are kind of sitting there going, yeah, isn't it all bad? It sucks, doesn't it, Shark? As they like the high rent, they like all the people here, the cheap labor. They're like, wink, wink, Sharky, we don't like it. Yeah, sure they don't, dude. They're in on it with Gavin Newsom and the Democrats. It's all a big happy cabal. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, you guys think Trump isn't this way too? He is. He likes cheap labor, high rent. He owns all the fucking buildings. Who the fuck you think owns them? It's guys like Trump, or maybe even Trump himself. Right here on the proverbial Shark-a-doodle-doo, the Shark-a-llama-ding-dong Show. Come on, you guys. You guys out in MAGAville, Red USA. Dude, you think Trump wants to cut your rent? Think about it. I don't think he does, dude. You think Trump will say no to cheap labor? No, he won't, you guys. He wants it just as much as Gavin Newsom and the Democrats want it. It's true. I hate to burst your bubble, you guys. And which brings me to topic 3, Sean Hannity. Now, Sean Hannity, Mark Levin, Hush Bimbo, Michael Weiner, the conservative talk radio cabal. They're all like, Sharky, if you don't like the high rent, dude, you're a fucking loser. You can go back to Venezuela, Sharky. But unfortunately, I'm already in Venezuela if I'm in California, because it's as fucking crowded as India. High rent, homeless everywhere, smog. And isn't it weird how the Democrats are always railing against global warming? Oh, but then they give driver's licenses to people with no insurance who get in wrecks, who kill people. There's flowers everywhere, you guys, memorials where people die all over California roads because non-citizens driving. And Sean Hannity would be like, well, Sharky, that's the new normal. He'd probably be like, could care less if non-citizens drive. He'd be like, Sharky, you're a loser. These people work dirt cheap, bro. You got to get with it. And I'm all, you know what else is not dirt cheap? Sean Hannity? The Rent in California. That's right, 1-800-449-8255, because we got 8 people living together, which means they're going to kick out and evict the 2 people living together. Maybe 2 people with 1 kid next door. Who needs them? We don't need the American citizen living here. We just need 8 people from Belize, or 9 people from Costa Rica, or 10 people all living in one apartment from Colombia. And Sean Hannity would be like, well, Shark, that's the new normal. You got to get with it, bro. I mean, Trump would probably say that too. And most Republicans, you guys, they don't care about overpopulation or high rent. In fact, they fucking love it. They want more high rent, which means, translated, they want maybe more homeless. And pretty soon they're going to want me, yours truly, Clark the Shark, on the streets, digging out of a fucking trash can in front of Jack in the Box too, right here on the Clark the Shark show. Which brings me to topic 4, God. God's like, I'm doing all this, Sharky, to prove a point. And it's to prove how greedy and wrong you are. And you're just full of shit, Clark the Shark. You always run in your mouth like you're a genius. You think you know everything. Maybe you do, as Frank Zappa would have stated once. God's like, damn you, Sharky. You just think you know it all, but I don't need your help, Shark. I don't want your help. I just want you to pray to me and praise me and worship me, and everything will be fine. You know what, God? Everything's not fine. The rent is $4,000 a month. There's homeless everywhere. Cheap labor everywhere, people, non-citizens driving everywhere, overcrowded roads, smog, nowhere to park, 9 people living together. And God's like, it's up to you, Sharky, to be the one, Nero. It's up to you, Nemo, Morpheus, Sharky. It's up to you to tell the people. And I'm like, dude, why me? He's like, because it's up to you, Sharky. You're the one. Don't you get it? It's a sharkulation, not a simulation. It's all about you, Clark the Shark. And I'm like, dude, you're God, and you want me to save the world? What, dude, I'm 5'6", I'm 5 foot nothing. And he's like, exactly. Just like my only son, they'll put a crown of thorns on your head. Ain't it great, Sharky? You're the hero. You've come to save them all. I'm like, dude, why don't you save them all? Why do I gotta do it? Why do I gotta go door to door and tell people about God or Jesus or whatever? And he's like, because it's so fun and it's so interesting. It's like a movie, and it's so cool that I have you do it, Clark the Shark. Don't you fucking think this is rad and neato? I'm like, no. In fact, it makes no sense. I mean, it's just nonsense. Save the world, write the greatest song, write the greatest poem, write the greatest paragraph. What good does it all do? What good does it all do, you guys, everyone, everywhere? I mean, I'm not even saying that we all die and just end up in a grave. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying, why does God have us do all this? What's the point? You know, the guys with money like Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, or, you know, the guys with the college degree are going to win out anyway. You know, dude, the guy from Mexico mows the lawn. He going to go nowhere forever. Just like me, Clark the Shark, I'll just clean pools and go round and round, no matter how good of a song I write. Or maybe one of my songs will hit the big time, but what difference does it even make? And dude, topic 5, I'll pass. I'm not even going to handle topic 5, you guys. In topic 6, Dems want to lose 2024 on purpose and by design so that they can win the midterms 2026. That's why they're running Kamala Harris, you guys. And those are the topics. North Korea, Gavin Newsom, Sean Hannity, God, I'll pass, and Dems want to lose on purpose. Topic 6. The cold topics, you guys. Democrats are like, we can't beat Trump in 2024. We know we're going to lose. In fact, we want to lose. That's how our democracy is set up. So one or the other side wants to lose. Who knows? Maybe the Republicans want to lose right now in 2024 so that they can try to win or maybe win the midterms in 2026. We just go round and round. It's like a machine. It's like a game. It's like a robot. It's like, it is a simulation, you guys. It's not, you guys. I'm just kidding. It's a sharkulation. 1-800-449-8255 because you're all on the Clark the Shark show. North Korea, you're on it too. Kim Jong-un, you think you can, I don't know what you're trying to do, dude. You're a bad guy, a dictator. You don't want anyone to blow you up, and you'll build nukes to prove or to show. You don't want anyone to get you the way they got Gaddafi and the way they got Hitler and the way they got Saddam Hussein and the way they got Mussolini. Kim Jong-un, I've got bad news for you. Even if you live to be 90, they will get you. And it won't be a they, it will be he. It will be God. And he'll be like, wasn't it fun, dude? I made you and you became a dictator. You were going nowhere the whole time. You never had the truth. You never had the answers. You just were trying to preservation, like Ray Davies for 80 years, like they do. But even to you, North Korea, I say, even you can't get away. None of us can. None of us can escape this because none of us can escape it. Putin, you can't get away no matter how long you live. Nobody gets out of here alive. It's like what the Lizard King said, you guys. Think of all the bad guys, the mullahs in Iran. You guys won't get away. Saddam didn't get away. Mussolini didn't get away. None of us get away. Gavin Newsom, topic 2, cold topics, baby. You won't get away. Pro-choice, you won't get away, you guys. Whether there's a God or no God, no one gets out of here alive. Sean Hannity, Republicans, big houses, big cars, looking down on everyone like you're so much smarter. You won't get away either. And God's like, you tell him, Sharky, no one gets away. And I'm like, yeah, man, free will, matrix, free will. That's what you did, God. You put us all in a matrix, free will. You didn't make heaven. He's like, no, I wanted it to be this way, Sharky, because I want to teach Sean Hannity a lesson, and I want to teach Gavin Newsom a lesson, and I want to teach Kim Jong-un and North Korea a lesson. And I want to teach the Democrats a lesson. And I want to teach you a lesson, Clark the Shark, everyone. And I wish I could say to God, I'll pass. Topic 5, cold topics. But I can't, because he's like, no, Sharky, you're stuck in this aquarium with the rest of them. Yeah, man, I don't mean to sound like an existentialist or, a realist or whatever you call it. I don't even know. But we are all fucked, dude. It's like that episode of The Twilight Zone where they're all dolls in a trash can. And the one guy is like, my God, we're all in hell. Maybe we all are right here on the Clark the Shark show. I pray and hope not. I ask God, like, God, what are the answers? And he's like, Sharky, even if you had $80 million in the bank, a big house, 8 cars, and a beautiful wife, you would have nothing. Because you only live 80 or 90 years or 70 years or, but we'll live it up, baby. And that's 70 years, like they do on the Kardashians and all that. And Kanye and all the TMZ celebrities in Hollywood, Ben Affleck, J-Lo. Think about it, dude. They may be rich and have beautiful cars and clothes, but they have nothing more than a homeless guy has eating out of a trash can in front of Jack in the Box or Wingstop. In the end, at the end of the day, we all have nothing. So long as we disagree with Clark the Shark, 1-800-449-8255, it's a sharkulation. I would say God. I would say pray to God, worship God, love God. And maybe you'll get a big house and live up in Beverly Hills with a big pool and have a beautiful wife and 80 million bucks in the bank. But what have you? You just sleep all day. And you get sick of that, so you get up and go out at night and hope they take pictures of you and you're famous. But then you end up, who knows, maybe like Ben Affleck, and no matter what you do, you could have a pretty wife and you're still unhappy and fucked up in your head. You don't know why. Or maybe you do know why. Or maybe it doesn't even matter that you know why or don't know why. Right here on the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255. It's all so weird. So in closing, the cold topics for Thursday, part due, August 1, 2024, North Korea, where Kim Jong-un thinks he'll live forever being a dictator, always worried about the United States bombing him, or maybe even Russia or somebody, because he knows he's bad and he's always paranoid. And then he's like, Sharky, I can't get out of this. I'm stuck in this just like you're stuck in you. And I'm like, dude, I know. We're all stuck in our realities. And Gavin Newsom's like, Sharky, I got to get the voters of California to love me. I don't want to end up like you, Clark the Shark, and be unloved and unpopular. I want people to like me. So I got to be pro-choice or give driver's licenses to everybody from fucking Costa Rica to Ukraine. I got to, Sharky. I don't care if they tailgate you or high beam you or they hit you with no insurance or the air gets smoggy, so smoggy that the sun looks like an atomic bomb every night. Gavin Newsom doesn't care. He wants people to vote for him and he wants people to love him. Just like Sean Hannity, he wants all the people in Alabama and Arkansas and all the people with no teeth and a shotgun and a farm to love him. I'll pass, you guys. Topic 5. I only want God to love me. I don't care about all of you. And God's like, I don't know, Sharky. You know too much. And I don't know if I even like you. And I'm like, well, I am me. It's what did John Lennon once say? I am he as you are me, and you and me, we are all together. See how they run like pigs from a gun. Dude, Dems want to lose on purpose 2024 with Kamala. If they really wanted to win, they'd get Michelle, you guys. Right here on the fabulous, amazing, incredibly gifted Clark the Shark reality show. It's true. If Democrats really wanted to win in 2024, they would run somebody good. I mean, somebody much better against Donald Trump. There's only one person. That's Michelle Obama. And I guess she don't want to run. Barack, it's too soon. He doesn't want to get back, in the White House. And I don't blame him, you guys. It's, even for a Democrat with the media, kissing your ass and always on your team or whatever, it still gets stressful because Putin and China and North Korea and all those other countries out there, they might or might not be on your team. Barack, Michelle, at 1-800-449-8255, the Clark the Shark Show. Cold topics, you guys. Cold, cold, cold. Like a freezer, like where we will all end up at the county coroner, Los Angeles or San Diego or wherever, right here on the Clark the Shark Show. And I hope and pray there's a heaven, that beautiful place where it's not free will, it's paradise. You can forever, you're famous, you're rich, and you're always happy. You never get miserable. You never get depressed like Ben Affleck. You're always trying to be happy like J-Lo. She's trying, but even she, you can see it in her eyes. You can see it in her face. Something's wrong. All the celebrities try so hard to look like they're happy. They got millions of dollars, and yet maybe they're not happy. They try to blame it on serotonin or their brain. Maybe it's not their brain at all. Maybe they just, for whatever reason, they're not happy. They don't believe in God, or maybe they believe in God and God let them down, or who knows what it is, right here on the Clark the Shark Show. But none of you will escape. No one here gets out alive, baby. Not North Korea, not Gavin Newsom, not Sean Hannity. I'll pass because I know the Dems want to lose 2024 on purpose. Topic 6. And it all comes back and down to God. This man right here who wants you to love and worship him because he created you and he put you in a free will matrix situation where you are here in an aquarium with a lot of people and mountains and trees. And oh, by the way, here on this little ball called Earth, this thing called Satan he's here with you too. But the choice is easy, you guys. Just pray to the Lord God. Worship him. It's the only way out. The Lizard King said no one gets out of here alive. But God made a free will planet, free will matrix. You maybe will get out of here alive if you listen to God and you listen to yours truly, the Shark-a-Doodle-Doo, the Shark-a-Llama-Ding-Dong, the Clark the Shark Show, 1-800-449-8255, baby. You gotta be there daily. You gotta come here daily because I got the knowledge, baby. I got the fruits, high fiber,